Hey guys, and welcome back to Caveopolis. We've done a little bit of work between videos, mostly just getting our gears set up for everything that we're going to need constructed with them, and AFKing just so that we can get as much power into these things as possible. But, so like, yeah, 600,000, 60,000, my bad. The ones in the back the generators, weirdly enough, have 600,000 energy as their bases. But we've been working on collecting up our gears because a lot of the things that we need in our next sets of quests require a bunch of gears. So we're going to start with the blast chiller. Right. So plain and simply, we need buckets. And when that comes through, we're just going to get the recipe for the bucket and request it as well. So we might request a second one as well, just so that we have a backup in case this consumes. So next up, we need invar gears, a redstone flux coil, some glass, and a machine frame. So if we look into here, actually we'll just pull it up over here. If we look into here, we actually have everything we need. We should have everything we need as soon as these gears put through. Redstone flux coil, machine frame, and water buckets not found. Right. So, we need to fill up some buckets with some water. In that case, if we need these, we've got everything we need for those. So we'll take it, transfer it back in. For a machine frame, do not have enough blaze rods. Do we have enough blaze powder? Well, we have plenty of blaze powder. Right. So, to make blaze rods, we'll just move as much of this through as we can, because we're going to need a bunch of the stuff. Right. Transfer it back through. So the machine frame should be good to go now. We're actually going to need a couple of these, so we'll request multiple lots of stuff sent through. Send it back. And now we have everything we need for a blast chiller. Blast chiller, even. What is with my language today? Right. So blast chiller is done. We also need a pyrolyzer, which we're going to need another redstone flux coil. Got one of those ready. Oh, cool, it didn't consume them. Leave one behind. Transfer the others back. Sure. Move those in. I always forget to transfer them back. Odd. Right, so we'll request one of these gears, which will just get put straight into there. Also request one of these, which will also get transferred straight into there. The pyrolyzer complete. Right, so that's our two basic machines done. We also need a Stirling dynamo. So they want both a Stirling and a compression dynamo, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the Stirling, that's the compression. So we'll take it. We're out of redstone flux coils again. That's unfortunate. On the plus side, all of this stuff is just ready to go. And I'm really glad I set up all of the gears for this. But I'm a bit worried we're not going to have the power we need for it. Right. So, using wood in the pyrolyzer will make charcoal and creosote oil. Oil can be used in a compression dynamo to create additional power. That's cool. And the Stirling generator is actually just another power generator. I wish I knew that. Right, in that case, we're going to need... We don't want shapeless, we want a small square. And we'll just mine out some more space so we can set up a little bit more machinery. Plus side, we have torches in abundance. Right. We'll just quickly make a bunch of stone. That wasn't what I meant, but okay. So I don't know what the Stirling Dynamo does exactly. Do we just put a fuel source into it? Just take a bunch of this. Because from what I can tell, this... No, that's not going to work there. Sorry, I've never actually used this stuff before. So we're getting 5 RF per tick now. Using solid fuels works. Most things that work in furnace work here too. Right. So I don't know where this is meant. How we do this then. Auto input enabled. It's not working for energy though. Plus side, we have energy pipes. Around here somewhere. We'll just get all of them out because hell, it's better to have them and not need them than need them and not have them. Also going to finally eat some cooked frog because I've been avoiding using it. Specifically so I can just chuck it up on stream. Right. I'm not even sure what side of this the energy is meant to come out of. We also need the pipe wrench. Isn't apparently in that one. There we go. Right, so this is getting energy out now. And in here we can put oak logs, which will slowly but surely be turned into charcoal and oil. That oil can then be used to power this, and the charcoal can in turn be used to power this. Alright, so we're also going to chuck down a blast chiller on this side. Actually, no, that's done. We're going to just collect up everything. Because we're going to put a blast chiller here, pyrolyzer here, just for the fire and ice style of shit. Then we're going to chuck the Stirling Dynamo here. No. Stirling Dynamo can actually get recessed into the wall by one. Then this can go like that. Some charcoal can go into here. And we can reset this up as our output. And now we are generating a little bit of energy into both of these, slowly but surely. More oak logs into here. And we're good. We now have a good chunk of energy coming in and out of here. We'll have oil coming out of here soon as well. Alright. We're going to want this whole section opened up so that we can use a fluid output from there. Sorry, some fluid pipes to tunnel 2 of these. Actually, we'll take all 3 again. Also going to take all of the solid pipes as well, or item pipes, whatever you want to call them. Alright. So we're going to mine back a little bit. And just to get me out of the way, I'm going to plug a... Can we not attach a fluid pipe to this thing? Auto output as well. That's odd and rather frustrating. I'm gonna have to find a new way to set that up then. Oh, at the very least, we'll be able to bucket it in, and we immediately have a bucket right here. Now this, if I'm not mistaken, we have to chuck a bucket of water into, and it should start making us blocks of ice, which finishes off this quest. Cool. Right. Next after that, we need to get coke, which we get from putting bitumen into here. Right, cool. We'll pull that out, put that in. These are currently both full, but we're going to need to make a flux cell now. Right, so we want to make one of these. Flux capacitor is the only thing we don't have in there. Conveniently, we have everything we need for a flux capacitor. Send that back through. God damn it. Try again. We just need some glass. So we just request one piece of glass and we're done. Now, we can use that to make one of these, if I'm not mistaken. We need another block of redstone and a flux core. Right. Request one of those. And the moment it's done, transfer it through and request one of these. God damn it. Sometimes this shit is just busted and it's annoying. There's another 8 pieces of this, and that'll fill this up. And that should give us everything we need to finish this. Which, this thing is actually really nifty. It's basically just a giant battery. Which I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to set up. But if I had to take a guess at how to do it, I'd say we chuck it down into here. Except that won't connect to this, apparently. How do we connect you into this? Auto input is enabled. There we go. You're filling up. Done. That's the input, we want the output. Right, so that should actually set us up with this. Change this to your output. Smash this out, and you should be now getting Kerosite into you, which is then giving us even more energy. We can now hook this up like that. Pipe out from here, and now we have Kerosite coming out of here, getting pumped up into here, and then the energy is getting pumped back into these other things, into the same system, realistically. So if these do somehow run out of fuel, we're going to have something there as a backup. Which is actually really cool. Right, we've got plenty of wood burning now. And that's that small setup taken care of. But we now need to get some bitumen. We're just going to request all of it. Just going to request a stack of bituminous sand because I have a strange feeling I'm going to need more. Don't know why, just somehow have that feeling. And now, rather than having this in here, we can put bitumen in here and have a chance of getting coke. Or is it a guarantee to get coke? So we hit coke, we have a chance of getting tar, which is a fuel. It's just a fuel. Alright. While we wait now, though, we need more ice. We're just going to build this thing up with as many buckets as we can. Right. We only need 4, really, I think. Just 4. We also need some steel, which is where the induction smelter is going to come into things. So we need 2 pieces of coke and a blast furnace. So we'll start cooking some stone to make us some smooth stone. But honestly, I'm rather liking how this whole system's turned out. Like, this has already got 175,000 energy stored away in it. These are feeding each other. We got our first piece of coke. Second piece of coke, we're good with coke. God, that doesn't sound good. Right. So, we've got the smooth stone we needed. We can now store everything we've gotten from that. I don't think we need that. We need the induction smelter now. Which means first up we'll need a blast furnace. We need a deep slate furnace. Do we have deep slate? No, we don't. Right. Well, plus side, we can find out exactly where to find deep slate. And if we've even managed to get to deep slate yet. We have, but if memory serves, that's where we couldn't break through just yet. Okay. Well, we'll test it out. In the meantime, we'll just get ourselves a new pick. We're also going to store away all of these logs that we've just gotten. Oh, that's why. Because this is excessive. I mean, this is excessive, but still. Oh, you already had a pick. Cool. Alright, we'll also take 2 6. Right. So, rather than be a dumbass this time, we're just going to get ourselves... We have no cobblestone. Cool. In that case, we'll just grab a bunch of stone. We'll chuck it into our other eroder. Cool. Kind of hoping I would have more cobble in one of my chests, but okay. So coke can still be used to smelt things. quest was tar for? Oh, there we go. Right, while we're waiting, we're going to get onto this. The Boreal Extractor. I have no clue what it really does, but hey, it's something to do while we wait. Right, let's find out how to spell that. Arboreal, right. Oh, so it's a tree extractor. Like Arbide. I think Arbide is trees. God damn it. Nice, easy construction. Take that, send it back. Request this. We should be good. Damn it. So close. Right. So, can we place next to an oak, dark oak, birch, or spruce tree to get resin? That's cool. Conveniently, we have a bunch of oak growing. Forgot, no twerker. Right. Apparently that wasn't enough bone meal to grow the sucker. That was very much unintentional. Fertilizer to boost extraction. Right. So we can now stow up all of our other stuff. And just check on over here. We're out of fuel in here. Okay. So, our next objective is a fractionating still. Which is honestly one of the... I'm not sure if weirdest or dumbest names is the right word. But, here we are. Because of how many times we've had to make it, we know we're out of these. And now we're out of blaze rods. We're also out of blaze powder. Right, do we have any magma blocks then? We got magma balls. How about nether bricks? Right, so hopefully that's working. No? I don't understand how this thing works. But we'll have a look at it in just a second. Can be placed next to a tree, to an oak, dark oak, birch, or spruce tree to get resin. It is next to an oak tree, but it is not collecting any resin. Do I need to put the things from it into this? Like, if I just get you an oak log, is that going to do the trick? Maybe you'd rather not be on the ground? Hopefully that's not going to be too important. Crude oil, refined fuel. Nothing in here seems to be requiring it. So once in the meantime, that's just going to get us slimes. Not what we need. That's not what we want at all. So in the meantime, we're actually going to get these and get to work on getting more bricks, because that is not going to be enough blaze rods, especially not to finish this all off. Just wish I knew what I was doing wrong with this. Well, we'll find out before our next video. I'm sure there's something we're gonna do. Maybe even just grab this. Maybe I just need to put a redstone signal into it. Am I forgetting how to make a lever? I'm forgetting how to make a lever. It's cobblestone, isn't it? Duh. We can, however, just make a button. Can't we? Yes. Yes. Try just slapping a button on the thing. Just received a redstone signal. Nope. Oh. Right, so that's enough for 2 more. I don't know how many blaze rods we have. No. Okay. So for this alone, we need 4. Which means we're going to need a lot more than what we got, because what we got ain't much. Alright. In the meantime, the induction smelter, we also need 4 of these. So yeah, that's kind of put a halt on this level of things. Work on the soul forge next then. Nether quartz we can get from this. We need a tier 2. Okay, so we can't even get further in this one yet. So we can make obsidian by putting lava into the blast chiller. Which is useful, I guess. Right, so we're just going to let this charge up for a bit. And once it's fully charged, we will get... Damn it, I left the gate open. Once it's fully charged, once we've got 1,000 charged up, we'll make an obsidian. Okay. So we have enough rods for the first part of this, yeah? And I don't know why I'm just running back and forth, but we should also have enough cobble to make another furnace. Realistically, we could have just broken down one of these, but I digress. My wife likes to say I digress a lot. So we'll just make ourselves a crafting table. Hey, new furnace. Chuck it away, chuck the cobble away. And that is to make ourselves the induction smelter and the blast furnace in turn. So we'll make ourselves... Let's make it with the right recipe this time. Make ourselves this. Well, that's transferring over. This should be full now. and it can go into blast chiller. Take out the ice, and that will much more slowly make us some obsidian. Now, that's that part done. I can't remember if we actually have a machine frame already. No. Cool. So we'll make ourselves another machine frame. We have our obsidian. Now we need that for ender tanks, ender chests, and obsidian shards, which we get from putting a piece of obsidian in an eroder. Of course. Press 2 more of these. What? That's on me. Take this, put it back through. Press this. And that should finish this shit off. Except for some reason it's not giving me my machine thingy. Press it because I've messed up on the thing. There we go. Induction smelter completed, which should give us the ability to make steel. In the induction smelter, that's iron dust and some coke, which is now showing me how useful coke is going to be. Run more bitumen through. This is slowly running out of energy. Also grab this tar to give it a little bit more of a... But we're going to smack the induction smelter into here, which means it's going to slowly get powered as well. We're also going to want to grab some more oak logs. We already had a stack of, but I will. Now, we need to get some iron. We need to get iron or iron ingots, and we need to get some coke. It'd be great if it could be done with iron ore, but hey, I'm not going to be choosy. Not right now, anyway. Get as much iron out as we can. Same with raw iron, because well, if we're using up all of the ingots, we're going to want to restock that. While we're at it, we'll also get some more iron out of here to smelt as well, and that should start working on this. We need 4 pieces of that for what we're doing. Extra bronze, make some more charcoal. Cool. So that will just keep on fueling us over and over and over. Right. That is yet another quest complete. Now we just need to work on getting these. Which means we're going to need another 12 blaze rods all up. As well as another 4 pieces of obsidian. Yep. 12 blaze rods, 4 pieces of obsidians. 4 pieces of obsidian. Three, two, one, request. And that gives us enough blaze rods to finish making this machine. So we'll start with this. And then the machine chassis. Whatever this thing's called. Right, so it's screwed up on the tin gear, I think that is. Or is that an inbar? No, tin. then that should be everything we need. So close. Right. Do we have any inbar then? We have enough invar for this. And do we have the gear thing in here? No, we don't. We have the gear thing in my inventory though. Put that into here with this, and that'll give us the gear that we need. Put more of these through though. Because this gear will finish now, and we can just swap this stuff back over. I just need to make a full array of eroders at this point. But that right there should be enough to finish this. Here's goddamn hoping at the very least. There we go. Right. So we can now chuck this to the front of the inventory. Chuck this to here. And we are currently losing power. Damn it, we just went over it. Right. So that's giving us power there. This is cooking. So this is not going to have the power we need for a little while. Right. What we can do to make that power available though is put this as now being an output. Right. I'm not sure how much energy this is going to take. Also not sure why this isn't pulling back out. Right. Well, if we go down here, we can just set this back up to take energy. God damn it. Nope, that's not going to work for us either. That was the issue though. Okay. What we can do is just whack that. Whack it again. And change this from a blue to an orange. And now energy will freely fuel out of here. There we go. Alright. Cool. That takes care of that problem. Now we just need to find a... Now we just need to make ourselves some steel and we're good. And we have some steel. But we need 3 more pieces. Just when you think you get away from it, pulls you back in. We get 3 more of these, and while we're waiting, we'll just go and get the blank thing that we need for this. It's just 3 of these. Oh. Get rid of all this. Make a blank extractor card. Hooah. That feels good. 1 more and this is done. Got the ice on us as well. Cool. So if I'm not mistaken, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This in the middle. No, I think I have gotten this wrong actually. I think it's corners, sides. There we go. So that's this entire chunk of it done. We just need to work on making this stuff. Find fuel. How do we make you? Crude oil is biofuel. I don't have any of these things. Crude oil can be made with a mix of tree oil, water, and biofuel in the alloy mixer. Crude oil can be then put through the fractioning still to make heavy oil and light oil as well as bitumen. Alternatively, we can just put heavy oil in there and slowly make it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take out the tier 0 upgrade, put in the tier 2, and because we forgot to do it, we're going to put this into here. It's going to take another bucket. It'd be great if we could just take it like that. But that is now pumping out resources that we haven't gotten before. Except this also is going to require power. Right. Well, that power issue is going to be an issue for another day. We might do a little bit of rearranging off stream, off camera. Need to stop saying off stream. And we will continue making as many bricks as we can because we have a massive need for more blaze powder. But we'll be back next time where we try and work on getting to the Soul Forge. I hope you've all liked what you've seen today. I'm very happy with this entire setup that we've made. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below about what part of this you've actually enjoyed. And we'll be back next time. Same fate time, same fate place. We'll see you then.